Welcome to English for Professional Mechanical Engineers. My name is Yiji. I'm so happy to have the chance to speak to you about presentation signpost expressions. And this is the first section of this part. This is the outline of the all topics for presentation signpost expressions. It is divided into 4 sections. I use 4 colors to distinguish the 4 parts. The first section is about how to start a presentation. It is in yellow. The second and third section are signpost expressions during a presentation. And this video is going to introduce the final section. It is about how to end a presentation, and it is shown here in blue. After starting, introducing topic, explaining structure, showing respect for listeners' knowledge, moving from section to section, looking at visuals, underline points, referring backwards and forwards, referring to study weakness. The presentation has come to the end. So, for presentation signpost expressions, how should we end a presentation? Here comes 3 parts. 1. Summarizing. 2. Finishing up. 3. Starting question time. Alright, let's start with the first one. Topic 10. Summarizing. As you may know, it's extremely helpful for the listeners that the speaker can remind them the major points after the talk. I'm going to offer you 3 situations to start a summary. Here comes the first situation, a straightforward way. These are some simple demonstrations to give a summary. Okay, so in summary, our main point is that. We can agree that. Next, we may use a more specific way to give a summary. So, where does this leave us? Well, we need to. So, where does this leave us? Well, we need to. It means that we have come to a point, to the end, and we are going to do something. And they are our conclusions for this talk. Or, probably you would like to ask questions instead of giving a statement as a summary. Then you can say, we have raised following questions. We have raised the following questions. The final situation about summarizing is that you are talking about your own research. You may use the following sentences to give a summary. Our study has proved that. Our study has proved that. This is a clear and simple way to deliver the points of the research. Next, we believe our study presents conclusive proof that. We believe our study presents conclusive proof that. This is a strong ending. We believe our study raises many questions about. We believe our study raises many questions about. We believe our study may be the first step in something. We believe our study may be the first step in something. Probably your research is a pioneer in the field. You will have chance to enhance more further study. And of course, you may just use the simple way like, okay, so in summary, to give a summary as I mentioned earlier. Alright, after the summary, you are going to finish the talk. And what can we do to end the talk? Topic 11, finishing up. Thank you for listening. Thank you for listening. This is the simplest way to end the talk. It's quite common that when you say thank you, the audience will know this is a hint that you are going to end the talk. Okay, next. Thank you very much for your attention. Thank you very much for your attention. Alright, it's very similar to say thank, that actually you are saying goodbye. Next. I hope my rather rapid explanation was clear. I hope my rather rapid explanation was clear. This sentence is more polite and formal to use. You are not quite sure if the audience can follow your materials very well, or you think the topic is probably kind of too difficult. Okay, next I'm going to introduce the one which is the most formal and you may probably use it during a conference. Well, that's all from me today. It's been a great pleasure to share this with you today. Thank you very much. Again, well, that's all from me today. It's been a great pleasure to share this with you today. Thank you very much. Again, it uses thank you to indicate it is the end of the talk. After your talk and summary, it's nice to have communication with the audience by allowing them to ask you questions. So, here comes the part. Topic 12, starting question time. Again, let's start with the simplest way. Does anyone have any questions? Does anyone have any questions? Just ask the audience if they have questions. Or, okay, so question time, anyone? Okay, so question time, anyone? Invite them to ask you questions. Next, we can also have a polite way to cook a question. I'll be happy to answer questions. I'll be happy to answer questions. If you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer them. If you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer them. Good. This is in a good situation that you may have communication with the audience. What about the situation when you cannot take questions? Unfortunately, we seem to run out of time. If anyone has any questions, I'll be happy trying to answer them privately. Or you can see my email address here. Again, unfortunately, we seem to run out of time. If anyone has any questions, I'll be happy to try to answer them privately. Or you can see my email address here. The audience will know it is not proper time to arouse a question, and they will find a time to talk to you privately or email you afterwards. That brings us to my last point about the presentation signpost expressions. This section has covered the 3 parts. 1. Summarizing. 2. Finishing up. 3. Starting question time. So, this is the end of the section. So much for today. Thank you for watching. Hope you have learned something useful from this lecture. Have a good time and see you in the next one. Goodbye.